So I think trying to get to a better way to do that data is important. Stuff that we think about is how do we help the cedent do that themselves, because that will benefit the broker as well as their reinsurers down chain. But yeah, it's definitely a hassle that I think a lot of the big companies are really, really wrestling with.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, if you want to take it into a little bit of what you could do if you had that data. So I was here as well for this Z-Wave Cyber Conference this week, and we're talking about cyber, which is, again, if you talk about, unknown risks, cyber is a prime example. And one of those things you'd love to do is map those connections, right? So when you look at catastrophe like a hurricane, I can see, right, that Miami and Fort Lauderdale are right next to each other, right? But I can't tell what companies are connected quite so easily, right? So if you wanted to be able to do that, you have to have data. Maybe it could be an industry data, or like for the whole insurance industry. But if you have something to map those connections, now I can go make a model. Now I can go do this, now I can reckon for the reinsurers, well, your real exposure to, let's say, the healthcare industry and all of its associated parts is like this. And then now I've squeezed that last component, I've squeezed that parameter risk down, and I can say, okay, I can write that.
Yeah.
I can do this deal. I can deploy my capital here. And then also, now you've got more comfort. Now the retro markets can say, I understand this new cyber model, and I can look at it and I can be comfortable with it. Maybe we can do ILWs and all these kinds of things that without that real data, you can't do it.